you for reading this book and following along with me on the chapters that we were through. Maybe you came right to this and you're seeing this from the very first time, so maybe you didn't read the book. But regardless, I felt very compelled to share with you, so now what? Now what for you? Now what for me? Now what for Iggy? And I realized that this book has been a real journey for me that started being birthed literally 10, 12 years ago, when I first came up with this mantra for myself of ego over Iggy and inviting good in, inviting God in, and the initials IGI, and going on and saving all these domain names of got Iggy, get Iggy with it, Iggy principles, Iggy CEO. And I just saved all this stuff and I tucked it away and paid domain charges year after year, year after year, and wasn't really doing anything with it except for my own internal self. And I realized I wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready because I was in fear. I wasn't fully engaged in my own journey deep enough and wide enough as I thought I needed to be. But now I am. And now I've completed this book. And so my stake in the ground is, how do I help bring this to as many people as possible, to many companies, corporations, schools? And I have been, my higher power, my energy is saying this needs to be a movement. That the Iggy principles of inviting greatness or good into your life or business is such a simplistic but powerful, powerful thing that I want to use my own energy, my own talents, and my own skills to bring this to as many people as I can through understanding this phrase of spiritual intelligence or the Iggy principles, or that both combined. And I will be doing that through my own journey of exploration, but also with podcasts and webinars and workshops and additional content. So if you'd like to follow along with me, great. I'll be learning and sharing, and I'll be learning from you. So this intention that I have is to make sure that the Iggy principles can no longer now be diminished in a small way. It has to be as its birthright calls it forth. I mean, its birthright of Iggy says it's the power and the sum of all it is. I said in the beginning of the book that my definition of God, and it doesn't have to be yours, but mine is God is just the sum of all that is. It's the energy and the final completion of the sum of all that is. And if that is the goodness and greatness that I, for the rest of my life, can now commit to bringing spiritual understanding and consciousness to businesses, to companies, and to people through Iggy, then that will be a life well served. So thank you for being on this journey. If I can help you or serve you in any way, please let me know and reach out. There's many ways to reach me within the back of the book here. So thank you. And I'm compelling you to not stop your gift from coming forward. Your Iggy is waiting. The world is waiting. And if you're getting a tap on the shoulder or a push on your back, or you're being compelled and you keep ignoring it, I'm one of those people to say, stop ignoring it. Let it be birthed. You will find the way, you will find the path, you will find the power, and only you know that this gift is something that can be given to the world in the way in which it needs to be received, and that's your birthright. That's your soul's birthright, and that's your human spiritual birthright. So let it shine, let it be Iggy, and let me know if I can serve you in any way.